They say the Appalachian Mountains hold secrets older than the soil itself. Some things you hear about ghost towns, strange lights, sounds that don't belong. But if you ask anyone who's lived long enough in these hills, they'll tell you that not all legends are just stories. Some of them whistle. This is what happened to me when I passed through Sycamore Hollow. It was late October, years back. I was drifting between odd jobs, just looking for a warm meal and a place to rest. My truck had overheated climbing through back roads, and I coasted into a town I hadn't seen on any map. There was no welcome sign, just a few crooked houses, boarded up stores, and a general store with one light still burning. Inside, the old man behind the counter looked like he'd been carved from wood, stiff, silent, watching. I asked if there was a mechanic. He nodded, then paused. "You ain't staying after sundown, are ya?" I blinked. "Truck's dead. Don't got much of a choice." He looked at the window while he was expecting something to crawl through it. "Don't go near Sycamore Hollow after dark. You hear whistling. Don't follow. Don't even look." I asked what he meant, but he wouldn't say another word. By nightfall, I was parked at the edge of town. The air was colder than it should have been. I wrapped up in my coat and tried to get some sleep in the truck bed. That's when I heard it, whistling. Not a tune I recognized. Slow, off-key, almost like it was learning how to whistle by mimicking others. I sat up. The sound was coming from the woods, deep, in the direction of the old hollow I passed on my way in. I remember what the old man said, but curiosity, that's a poison worse than whiskey. I grabbed my flashlight. The trail of Sycamore Hollow was nearly invisible, trees bent inward, as if trying to keep something in or out. The deeper I walked, the more the forest seemed wrong. No crickets, no winds, just whistling. Closer now, sometimes behind me, sometimes ahead. Then I found the clearing, a perfect circle of dead grass in the center. Nothing grew here, no leaves, no birds. In the middle stood a sycamore tree, twisted and massive, its branches reaching out like claws. That's when I saw them. Footprints. Bare, human, dozens of them, leading to a tree and stopping cold. And then the whistling stopped. Silence, thick like syrup. I turned to leave. "Where you headed, stranger?" The voice was behind me. I turned. No one there. Then to my left. "You followed the tune." "They always do." From the shadows came a man-shaped thing. Tall, too tall. Skin pale like paper. Eyes black and wide. Mouth stretched unnaturally thin. And it whistled, exactly like I had. "You sang to me first," it hissed. "Now I'll sing you home." I ran. I didn't look back. Branches tore at me. The trail had vanished. The forest twisted itself behind me. Every few seconds, I heard it whistle, and then repeat something I'd said earlier, like a mocking echo. "Truck's dead. Truck's dead. Don't got much of a choice. Don't even look." When I finally burst into town, it was still dark. The store was boarded up, no lights, no sign of life. The place, it looked like no one had lived there in years. I don't remember driving away. I just remember blinking and seeing the sun rising in my rear view. Mechanic never found anything wrong with the engine, but even now, some nights, when the wind dies down and the woods go still, I hear that whistle off in the distance, mimicking, waiting. So if you're ever passing through the back roads of Appalachia and you hear a tune that don't belong to this world, don't follow it. Not unless you want the whistler to follow you back.